Hey, hi, hello.
Hello.
Good morning. It is currently 9 in the morning for us. And I wanted to go ahead and come on here and make a video. She is the first one to wake up with me, and Isaiah is still sleeping.
I changed them.
A small sip, tiny sip. But anyways, I wanted to come on here and make a video finally after a year and a half of not posting. And I wanted to update you guys a little bit about what's going on in my life, about why I didn't post for a long time, and also to let you guys know that we are officially back and we'll be posting. I just need you guys to let me know if you guys would like for me to post once a week, twice a week, or once every other week. Let me know. I have a lot of content that I do want to create for you guys. So yeah, just let me know. I'm so excited to get back into creating videos. I love recording anything and everything, so really it's just a matter of actually uploading it. But yeah, I woke up around 7:30 and I've been awake since then, and I kind of just got to making my coffee, preparing myself mentally to get the day started, and do a little bit of cleaning before my kids wake up. She did wake up a little earlier than I expected. Usually she doesn't wake up until closer to 10 when she goes to sleep late anyways, but that's okay. I'll just have her in here helping me clean. I'll be cleaning, and then I'm gonna get started on breakfast. We do have a little bit planned out for today, nothing too crazy. One of our friends wants to go to the splash pad, so we'll be going there. We'll have lunch there, and then you have an axolotl. You have your brothers? They're cute.
My grandma brought them.
Yeah, she got them for you guys. How sweet, huh? That was sweet of her. But yeah, so we'll be doing that, and then Isaiah has vacation Bible school with his friend this week, so he'll be going there in the evening. We don't have much else planned for the day, but I may or may not do like a separate video of like spend the day with us, stay-at-home mom edition. But anyways, yeah, a little bit about what's been going on the past year and a half and why I stopped uploading, and pretty much basically a little bit of rambling about anything and everything that I come across this entire video. But you look crazy, girl. Just woke up. You just wake up? Did you sleep good? Yeah? You want to eat breakfast? What do you want to eat? Let me know. I'll make breakfast for you. Huh? Food?
Okay.
Period. But anyways, yeah. So the main reason I stopped making videos last year in April, mainly for the reason of my kid's dad having to get surgery. That was 100% unexpected, but honestly it was a good thing that it happened, just because he was having like a lot of problems with his health, so it really felt right to just get that done and out of the way. And I kind of just wanted to step back a little bit. Not that I was doing like a lot of videos or anything like that, but I kind of wanted to just like take a pause in my life and just like help him and be there for him when he needed me, if he needed me, when he needed me. You know, just in case anything and everything. It was a little hard having to be the only one doing things for a little while by myself. but we got through it, thankfully. So now that we like moved on from that, things have been great. If you guys want a in-depth video of what was going on with that, let me know. I can also update you guys with that, but it was internal problems, health issues that he was having, so we had to get that situated and figured out. But yeah, that's pretty much why I stopped making videos. I know I could have recorded and still uploaded things, but I was just going through a little bit of a hardship mentally, I guess, hard time mentally, just because I wasn't sure how things were gonna go, and I didn't want to stress myself out in any way. So that is kind of why like I took a pause in that. But yeah, and then after that we kind of sold our don't do that. We sold the little business that we had. Like we had a bounce house
We
business.
went to Disneyland.
Disneyland. We did also go to Disneyland, but we sold our bounce house business. We got rid of everything, also for the reason of him having to recover, and they said that it would take him months to recover, and honestly we kind of just got rid of it just in case like things didn't turn out the way we expected, and you know, just overall really like to help us, help him, help me just have ourselves in the right mental space. So that's kind of where we're at with that. We sold that. We have been thinking about possibly bringing it back because we've had like numerous people ask about it, but honestly that's kind of just a thought as of now. You know, it's not something that we're like set in stone and going to for sure do in the future. But that's how that is going, or went, I guess. And then Isaiah started school, kindergarten, so that was also a lot. I know he was in pre-K, but it was nothing compared to what kindergarten was like. Kindergarten was really like the real show for him. So I also helped him, like, you know, I was there for him. I tried to be there as much as I could for him, and you know, basically focused on being there for him, because I know going from not going to school at all to going to school every day can be mentally exhausting. So pretty much that is where I was at with that. And then I started working in March of this year. I tried to take in a full-time, part-time position. After being home for almost 2 years, it was honestly really overwhelming, stressful, and I don't remember how many times I cried to myself every day, because of how stressed and overwhelmed I was. So because that happened, I ended up leaving that position. Honestly, if in the future things ever change, I will gladly, you know, do what I can to be a working parent. But for now, like, I just feel like, as I don't know how to say it, but as like corny or cheesy or I don't know, cliche as it sounds, like I just feel like right now I'm not meant to be working, if that makes sense. I just feel like there's just so much that doesn't align properly or just isn't in the books for me, just because of how schedules work, childcare, daycare, school, whatever. And so I just feel like it's not meant for me right now. I don't know if that makes sense at all, but I just feel like with my son having to be in school, and then eventually being in sports, and then my daughter having to be in school, and then also be like having her in what is it, in like events or whatever, I just feel like it wouldn't work out. So for now, until she's like 100% in school, I think I'm going to stay home with them and be as much at home with them as I can. And yeah, I do want to, like I said, pick up again on creating YouTube videos. I know,
Mom,
what is it, baby?
I'm tired.
You're tired. You okay? We can be done with this, okay? Just give me like 2 minutes, okay? But I know I had a lot of people tell me like, hey, when are you gonna start uploading again? You should start uploading again. We miss your content, blah blah blah. Even though I didn't post a lot of content, I will say that the few people that did watch all the way through, I love you guys. You guys are real. But there are also people that always constantly ask, like, where's the videos? When are you gonna start uploading again? We have such a perfect family dynamic to where it makes it like just makes sense for us to make videos and post content and all that good stuff, you know. I will also say that I kind of also took a delay in posting videos because I've been thinking about posting content again for the past like 6 months, honestly. But then the passing of our dog honestly took a huge toll on all of us, so it's been rough since then. And that is also kind of why I haven't posted anything, because that was around the time I was gonna start posting content again, and just never did, just because it was a lot mentally. To this day, like, we struggle. Obviously grief is different for everyone, especially when it's an animal, you know. But I just feel like we haven't been like 100% since his passing, and so that's kind of also why I kind of took a delay. Like we had a delayed content posting, so that's kind of where that was and why we took longer than anticipated. But like I said, I do want to start creating videos again. I have a lot of content in mind, and I just want to be able to post again, you know. I love the idea of posting content. I love creating content. I love anything like videos, you know, family, whatever. So I think my goal for the rest of the year is to be able to post at least twice for the next few months. We'll see how that goes, and hopefully it works out for the better. But I do want you guys to let me know what kind of content you guys want to see, what kind of things you guys want to see on our channel. It will be a lot of just like me, stay-at-home life, and things we do every day or whatnot. But yeah, I think that ends our video. I hope to be speaking to you guys again in a week or two from now. And I really hope you guys let me know what kind of content you want to see. Press it. Just be careful. Over here. But anyways, that ends today's video. Hold on, okay? We gotta say bye, okay? We gotta say bye. Hold
Bye.
on. But yeah, thanks for watching. Welcome to our channel.
Welcome to our channel.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching.
We'll see you next time.
I'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.